Everything
So, alright, gang, I know who it is, man. It's Drop once again. We're in the building. Like always, before I get all these videos started, we shout out to people that has been rocking, donating, support me on my journey from day one. Love y'all. To all the new people in the building, gang, the people that's just getting up in here, like, comment, subscribe, share. Everything else is in the description below. Check it. I'm not trying to hold y'all. I'm trying to drop this video off real quick. So just sit tight. Listen to what I got to say before I play this video, right? Now, at the end of the day, this is a true story being told, gang. I had this same conversation with a friend of mine 3-4 years ago. And it's just ironic that I ran across this video of this guy right here on the screen saying the same thing that I had told a friend of mine a couple of years ago. White people, let me ask y'all a question, respectfully. How do y'all fumble a 400-year head start? I mean, it's all due to the orange man and all that. Blame it on him. And y'all have been fumbling before now. Because if y'all look at it, when it comes to these food stamps and all that, and this SNAP program trying to be deaded, it seems like more white people are doing more crying than black people. Because at the end of the day, the stats has always been screwed. White people has always been on more. Maybe not in the beginning, because at the end of the day, for the ones that know, the SNAP program welfare was only really created for white people, struggling white families. It wasn't created for us. And the numbers has always stayed in their favor. Like, they have always been on public assistance, I think, more than we have. But if you ask around, welfare queens and all that, and we only eat crab legs on food stamp day. That was a black thing. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not talking about the SNAP program and all that. I'm back to asking white people, how did y'all fumble this ball, yo? Y'all have had y'all feet on our neck, respectfully. R.I.P. to George Floyd, yo. Y'all have had y'all foot on our neck for 400 years. And as of right now, it's looking like the tables is about to turn. I mean, before I drop this video off, man, I do want to shout everybody out that has been rocking and donating to support me on my journey. I really do love y'all. I know we going through hard times, but we're going to make it through. We are. But sit tight, listen to what Scooby got to say, gang. Hold on.
White people mess up a 400-year head start? How did this happen? How is it that a nation of people, a race of people, held people of color by the collar while they allowed their people to get a 400-year head start? You sabotaged anything we could have done. We couldn't read, we couldn't write, we couldn't unify in any way, we couldn't congregate in any way. We weren't even considered human. See, this is why I am so proud to be black. I'm so proud to be a person of color, because we have the best story ever told. Regardless of what criticisms I've given my people, regardless of what critiques, regardless of what I've said about my people, I still view us as the greatest. And by us, I mean people of color. Don't you know who you are? These people held you by the collar, held you in place so you couldn't move, learn, do nothing by yourself. Also, they can stay ahead of you. Do you understand what that means? That means that they know how powerful you all are. They know how powerful a black woman is. They know how powerful a black man is. Because if they didn't, guess what? They would have pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps and built America on their own instead of going and kidnapping slaves. Oh, wait, white man, I know what you about to say. Oh, but black people weren't the only slaves. No, we weren't. But we were the only ones who've had our identity completely stripped from us. We are the only ones who have been completely separated and don't even know the origins of African Americans. Oh, but Africa sold you guys into slave. No. The very few chiefs, kings that did that cooperated, were considered outcasts, alienated, were considered traitors well before that transaction even happened. And plus, it's kind of hard to deny a transaction when we ain't got nothing but bows and arrows and y'all showing up on ships with rifles making offers that we literally cannot refuse. Let's not forget how America plays. Let's not forget how America presents you with an offer, but the offer is really rhetorical. It's really a trick question. Throughout all the trial and tribulation, throughout all the horrific acts done by you, we are still here. So I ask again, how did you fumble a 400-year head start? How did you fumble a point in time where you were trying to completely eradicate people of color and you couldn't do it? That's why I be so mad at my people. That's why I be so disappointed in my people. That's why I be on y'all the way I be on y'all. Because these motherfuckers know who you are. These motherfuckers know how powerful you are. These motherfuckers know your potential. They just convinced you that your potential is low. They convinced you that you're a nobody. They convinced you that you are nothing and you are lesser than them. When if that was true, they would have built America on their own. They wouldn't have had to go and get them slaves. They wouldn't have had to deal with Africa at all. They wouldn't have had to take out loans from that same tyrannical place that they say they fled from. They wouldn't have had to create alliances with France. They wouldn't have had to use Christianity to start the slave trade if they were so great. How did y'all white folks mess up a 400-year head start? It's the same thing. Every 4 years, they blaming every issue in America on people of color, on immigrants, when you're an immigrant, on Joe Biden, on Kamala Harris, on Barack Obama. They blame it on everybody except the motherfucker that created the system that we in. White people now are like, oh, woe is me, the country's going to shit. Oh my God, the immigrants. Oh my God, we're going to lose this. Oh my God, the tyrannical government. Oh my God, what are we going to do? The America's going to shit. No, America's been shit. You just now finding out. You late to the party. Why did you not listen to people of color when we told you all of this back then? See, when it was beneficial to be white, you ignored all of us. But now that your privilege is virtually gone, dead, because the same system, the same government, the same media that you put in place has gotten greedy and now sees you, white man, as a target too. Yes, you have privilege, or at least you had it. And this is usually where they start whining, oh, what privilege do I have today? The 400-year head start that your ancestors gave you, that's a privilege. The fact that y'all were allowed to run full sprint as far as you can run while everybody else was held in place trying to run. Can't get nowhere because they are held by their collar, by your ancestors. How did y'all fumble a 400-year head start? God, I love being black. I love being a person of color. Because do you understand the level of failure that is? Every 4 years, this damn country's on the verge of collapse. Every 4 years, it's the same policies being presented. Every 4 years, it's the same promises broken. And guess what you all do? still participate in this system. But when shit go bad, hey, we need to change this. They're not going to change nothing. You know why? Because your vote is free. You don't demand nothing for your vote. You don't demand nothing for the dollar. You don't demand nothing for nothing. So why would they respect you? Why would they help you? Why would they rebuild America in the image it's supposed to be in when you're paying for corruption? Why would the devil change the devil's ways if you keep playing the same game that the devil likes to play? Here go the whites. It's Kamala Harris, it's Joe Biden, it's Barack Obama. No. It's America.
And once again, gang, I'm asking, white people, how do y'all blow a 400-year head start, yo? 400 years. I mean, I'm more disappointed than y'all if anything, just because y'all, how the fuck do y'all fumble a 400-year head start? And the only reason I'm saying that, man, y'all make more of a problem with the government shutting down and cutting out the SNAP program and Section 8. Y'all making more noise over that than black people are. And that's just because it's more y'all on it than us. But y'all quick to point fingers at us. I mean, this is, you know how y'all quick to say you tighten yourself up by the bootstraps and get the shit together? At the end of the day, yo, it's in y'all court right now. Bro, we been strapped up. We been shit out. We been had our shit together. But like always, I wasn't gonna hold y'all. Gang is dropped. Like always, I love y'all. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't hurt nobody, but don't let nobody hurt y'all. But also stay dangerous under the same breath.